Hey y'all, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. We're having some fun with the 2024 Beer Garden collection from Costco. And today it is beer 13. It is the Rana Export Dunkel from Rhanerbräu out of Schöntal, Germany. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. We're back to do that once again. We appreciate you checking out this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, cheers, that notification bell. It is free to do. We would appreciate that. I've got Andy in the attic. I've got Jay. I am Ben. What are we drinking today, gentlemen?
Yeah, do y'all know what this is?
You said it already.
So. Yeah, you said it. Rana Export Dunkel, Rhanerbräu, Schöntal, Deutschland. Right. I'm watching Jay's first.
Yeah. That was mine.
Anticlimactic, boo.
Yeah, mine's good. All right.
There we go.
Jay's can was bent. Was it dropped or was it?
Yeah, it slipped out of my hands when I was putting it in the fridge a couple weeks ago. So it's had a little bit of time to settle.
Gotcha.
But
I poured mine very heavy, so quite foamy.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
So the Rana Export Dunkel is a Munich Dunkel or Münchner Dunkel, 5.2%. They describe it as having soft caramel and coffee notes.
I get part of that. I don't get the second half.
Well, that's all I know about the beer because I didn't talk much about it. I look at both the Beer Garden collection website that you can get to from the can, the QR code.
It's also down in the description if you're looking for it.
And then I also go to Untapped to the beer's brewery website, which the Beer Garden collection site also has links to that too. And it's been a case with a lot of these. There's not a lot of information from these little breweries. So the Rhanerbräu is a microbrewery out of Schöntal. I don't know. There's dots, umlauts throw you off. It was, dating back to 1283. It is the oldest family brewery in Eastern Bavaria and one of 15 oldest companies in Germany.
I feel like we need to keep a list of the breweries that say these different things so we can come back and say, okay, has anybody said that yet?
Well, I already talked about this point because we had earlier in it the Rana 1283 Hell. Then again, they said that was one of the 5 oldest breweries in the world, this Rhanerbräu. So I don't know. I doubt it's always been called Rana. Maybe it has, but there's been a functioning brewery on the site at least back through 1283. Whether they know it exactly started at that time or just they came over some records that indicated beer was being brewed here. What you got, Jay?
Did you research the crest there with the? I assume that's German.
Yeah. No, they don't talk about their crests at all. If I had a crest, I'd be like, "Hey, y'all, this is my crest. This is what it means." But it's got the fir tree, it's got the Bavarian checkered flag, or got some wheat.
What does that text mean around it?
Oh, that just means that they brew their beer by the Reinheitsgebot, the German purity. So,
okay.
Yeah, I looked that up. The first one. I'm drinking.
That's it, huh?
You get what you get.
Okay. Don't throw a fit. Yeah.
Mm.
That's a saying we have around here a lot.
Don't throw a fit.
You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. So, with that, Jay, what do you think?
Yeah. So, Andy, is interesting. You mentioned the notes of kind of like a soft caramel and coffee. I don't get the coffee. I get the soft caramel. It's got that roast kind of that malty flavor, like you would expect from a good Dunkel or a brown. To me, it's really good. It's light as far as that's concerned too. It doesn't overpower or not too heavy on the palate. And at 5.3, it's a good one. I'm gonna go with the 7.5 on it. I'm not a huge Dunkel person, but I think it's a good offering from these guys, especially as a microbrew.
All right, Andy, what do you think?
Jay knows. We know Jay likes to get his Dunkel whenever he can.
Okay.
We're all Dunkel fans.
I'm a Dunkel fan.
I agree with Jay. I like you do get the caramel. I don't get any coffee out of it, but it's the maltiness is more towards the caramel versus toasty biscuit, bready, but it is not too caramel sweet, and it doesn't taste artificial. This tastes authentic, and I appreciate that. I don't want it a balanced one, or an imbalance, so to say, too far in one direction when you talk about a malty flavor. But this one is just right. I could drink this any day of the week, pretty much. I'd give it a 7.5 as well.
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys as well. I think I don't get coffee either. I think if any of us were going to get coffee, it would be Jay, since he doesn't like coffee. So you tend to pick it up almost immediately. So the fact that you don't get it tells me that there is, that's a hard one to pull out of here because neither, obviously, Andy or I do either. But yeah, I'm with you. It's a very light caramel flavor, not sweet at all, but it's just right. I think that, this one is, I want to say that it's just a good balance. There's nothing special about it, but that's why it's really good, because it's just like right there, from the Dunkels that we've had. This is like you said, Andy, this is one I could drink all the time. Wish I could get more of it. Even as just a filler beer, because it's just a solid beer. ABV is not too high. So 7.5 was my number as well, which is going to make the scoring really easy here. But I think it's a really good Dunkel, and would definitely jump at the opportunity to grab some more.
Another good example of, you talk about the German purity law. The water, I think, makes all the difference in the world on these. So,
Well, I like what you said. There's nothing special about it, but that's not a bad thing, because it's a good, solid beer that, there's some beers that are a certain niche, or it's like, hey, it's this hazy IPA or this barley wine. Like I had a barley wine last night. It's like, I got to be in the mood, or it's got to be the right time of day, or, climate, temperature, things like that. Tired, jacked up, ready to go. This, you can do it whenever. So that's one of those. I guess we got to make a new descriptor, the unspecial beer or something like that. Just the everyday. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, special can be bad when it talks. When I was in my description. So yes, I'm glad you caught on to that. So that is going to be a 7.5 for the Rhaner Export Dunkel, beer number 13 out of the Beer Garden collection from Costco. We're starting the second half of this box. It's 24 total, and so 13 rolls in here. We've got 11 left. Yeah, I can do maths. 11 left out of the box.
That looked like it hurt a little bit, Ben.
It if I'm being honest. Definitely appreciate you checking out this video. We got a bunch of links down below from our social media accounts to our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. We've got a merch link. We've got a link to some of the equipment or glassware that we purchase and use on the show. So check all that down below in the description. Again, be sure to like, subscribe, cheers, that notification bell. We definitely appreciate that. With that, thanks for hanging out. For Andy in the Attic and Jay, I've been. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.